Hello students, I am Dr. V.P. Deshpande, Head Department of Physics, Shivaji College, Kannada. Now, this is unit cells. The atomic order in a crystalline solids indicates that the small groups of atoms forms a repetitive pattern. Thus, in describing crystal structure, it is often convenient to subdivide the structure into small repeat entities called unit cells. That is, in every crystal, some fundamental grouping of particles is repeated. Such fundamental grouping of particles is called a unit cells. Unit cells for most crystals are parallelepiped or cubes having three sets of parallel faces. This is a unit cells. A unit cell is chosen to represent the symmetry of the crystal structure wherein all the atoms' positions in the crystal may be generated by translation of unit cells through integral distance along each of its edges. Thus, the unit cell is the basic structural unit or building block of the crystal structure by virtue of its geometry and atomic position within. Furthermore, more than a single unit cell may be chosen for a particular crystal structure. However, we generally use the unit cell having the highest geometrical symmetry. Unit cells may also be regarded as the building blocks that makes up the crystal, each one indistinguishable from the next. This figure shows a unit cell of lattice dimensional crystal lattice. A space lattice is a regular distribution of points in space in such a manner that every point has identical surrounding. The lattice is made up of repetition of unit cells, and a unit cell can be completely described by three vectors A, B, C. A, B, and C. When the length of vectors and the angles between them is alpha, beta, and gamma are specified. Taking any lattice point as the origin, all other points on the lattice can be obtained by a repeated operation of the lattice vectors A, B, C. Thus, lattice vectors and the above said interfacial angles constitute the lattice parameters of the unit cell. It is thus obvious that if the values of these intercepts and interfacial angles are known, we can easily determine the form and actual size of the vectors. A, B, and C may or may not be equal. Also, the angles alpha, beta, and gamma may or may not be right angles. Based on these conditions, there are seven different crystal systems. Thus, in a cubic system, A is equal to B is equal to C, and alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degree. If atoms are exciting only at the corners of the unit cells, the seven crystal system will yield seven types of lattice. More space lattice can be constructed by placing an atoms for a particle at the body centers of unit cells or at the centers of the faces. Previous showed that the total number of different space lattice types obeying the condition that every point has identical surrounding is only 14. Hence, the term previous lattice. Now there is another way to form a unit cell. Procedure is like this. First of all, connect the given lattice points to all the nearly lattice points. Second one, draw normal at the midpoints of the lines connecting the lattice points. The smallest volume enclosed by the normals is required primitive cells. Such a cell is called Wigner size cell and which is shown in figure. The volume of primitive cells having A, B and C as the fundamental translation vectors or crystallographic axis is given by V is equal to A dot B cross C. Since there exist a number of ways of choosing a unit cells, the choice of conventional unit cell is a matter of convenience. Ideally, primitive cells having the smallest volume should be chosen as the conventional unit cells.